What are the surprising origins of immigration policies? Imagine a time when crossing borders was almost effortless and immigration was more about opportunity than restriction. The truth is, the rules that shape who can enter a country have roots that are much more complex and unexpected than many realize. In the United States, these policies started from a mix of social, economic, and political reasons that changed over centuries. Early on, during the 1700s and early 1800s, the country welcomed many newcomers with few rules, mainly because there was a need for labor and expansion. But as more people arrived and economic conditions shifted, the government began creating restrictions, often targeting specific groups based on race or nationality. The first federal laws to limit immigration appeared in the late 1800s. The 1875 Page Act was the first, mainly aimed at Chinese women, claiming it was to prevent forced labor and prostitution. This law marked the start of laws that favored certain ethnic groups over others. Then, in 1882, the Chinese Exclusion Act was passed, banning Chinese laborers from entering the United States. This reflected widespread anti-Chinese feelings and fears of economic competition. These laws made racial exclusion official and set a pattern for future restrictions that favored Northern Europeans while limiting others. In 1891, the Immigration Act created a federal agency to enforce immigration laws and expanded the list of people who could be kept out. It included those with contagious diseases, criminals, and polygamists. This law also led to the creation of Ellis Island, a famous immigration station. While Ellis Island symbolized hope, it also became a place where many faced rejection and hardship. As the 20th century progressed, laws used quotas based on national origins to limit Southern and Eastern Europeans and almost exclude Asians and Africans. These policies aimed to keep a certain cultural identity, mainly Northern European, intact. For Black immigrants, these policies were especially harsh. The 1790 Naturalization Act only allowed white people to become citizens initially, excluding Black immigrants and others. It was not until 1870 that Black people gained citizenship rights, showing how immigration rules intertwined with racial discrimination. These policies created many obstacles for Black immigrants, who faced both legal restrictions and racial bias inside the country. Despite these challenges, Black immigrants have shown resilience and contributed greatly to American culture and society. They fought for their rights and legal protections, pushing for fairness and recognition. Understanding where these policies come from helps us see why immigrant rights are still a vital issue today. They reminded us that laws often reflected the biases of their time, and that fighting for fair treatment and legal protections is an ongoing journey. Recognizing this history encourages us to advocate for reforms that respect cultural identity and address past injustices, making the path toward equality clearer for everyone.